As if.
Hey everybody, Peter Finch here, and I am here with European Tour professional Jordan Smith, and we are going to be having two things going on: a short game competition and a short game explanation and demonstration. So please grab yourself a tea or a coffee or maybe a hot chocolate, sit down by the fire with wedge in hand, because you're about to get your mind blown.
So hopefully not really bad shots.
Yeah, if anything not, it should be a laugh, because I'm going to be crap, Jordan's going to be amazing, and he's going to tell you everything, basically. So your short game will definitely improve after this. If not, Jordan has to send you a dozen gross offs. That sound all right, Callaway? Thanks, Owen, appreciate that. So we're going to have 5 different stations here. So we're going to have a short pitch.
Yeah.
That sounds all right, so we're about kind of 30 yards away here. We're going to have a short chip, the basic chip and run. We're going to have out the bunker. We're going to have a flop shot. And then, to finish, we're going to be taking on every golfer's worst nightmare, the bare, tight lie. We're going to have 2 balls each to these targets, and then have a chat through as we go. So, first shot, little 30-yard chip. What club have we got here, mate?
I've got the 60, even though there's no number on there, it's a 60.
It's a 60. I have a 60 with a number on. I need all the help that I can get to identify. And what have you got, Matt? Jaws.
Yeah.
Super spin.
Yeah, special grind.
Okay.
I'm quite particular about my my lob wedge.
I've heard this. I've heard you're particular about your grinds. What is particular about this grind?
So it's called it's the X grind. So it's the widest sole, but then I got a lot of heel and toe relief for the bunker shots and little like toe shots.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you can move it around nicely on the grass, and it sort of sits nice and flush. Yeah, when you're in the bunker, you've still got the bounce.
Okay. I have got the M grind, so I was told that was best for me.
That's what you needed.
Yeah, that's what I needed.
What you were told.
And I was like, okay, appreciate that. So we got this short shot here. It's like a 30-yarder,
yeah. Very
little green to actually work with here because we're hitting onto the front of it. Talk us through this shot, mate. How would you approach this particular one?
Assess the lie.
Assess the lie.
The greens are soft at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, very, very soft.
So I'll be looking to fly this onto the very front of the green as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, with a bit of height. I might even open up the face a little bit.
A little open face.
Just thinking about it.
Much difference in ball position, or?
A little forward. Just get that bit of height. No driving, no digging. It's not coming in low. It's going to be coming in high and soft. Hopefully, should pop up, land softly, maybe roll in.
It's a perfect explanation. Now it's time for the demonstration.
All right.
Tell you what, I was landing perfectly on the front of the green. Should have really opened my ears and listened. So yeah, I mean, I'm literally not going to add anything on to what Jordan's just said. I think maybe the only thing just to bear in mind with it is, as far as width goes, certainly for me, that just means not much wrist carp.
Yeah. Keeping
that wrist out of it nice and wide, so you can shallow the arc and the angle of attack as you come in. You see, here's the thing. I know what to say, and I know what to tell the people. However,
you can do it, confidence.
After a wet, tight lie, I don't even have an X grind, I've just got an M grind.
Like, all these different grinds. Go on in. As if. that must be down to me telling you what to do.
Is it? I mean, come on. That's just, I mean...
Wow, 1-0 you.
So guys, if that doesn't get you to like this video and subscribe to the channel, I really, really don't know what will. You're in the wrong place. Go watch something about gardening, because that's best ever. So what you got to do, mate, you just got to get that nice and wide on the way back.
I've got to get a tee and do what you did.
Yeah, tee it up, yeah.
Identical,
consistent, aren't they?
Consistently bad compared to yours.
So we have moved on to a short chip and run, and of course I will allow you to demonstrate once more, Jordan.
I'll go for it, yeah.
I'm just taking a back seat here, just enjoying the ride. I'm just going to turn up when...
turn up and hold it.
Just when we need a shot to be holed, that's when I'll come to life.
So I'm sticking with the same club here, my 60. There's going to be no moving of opening the face. I think keep it quite square. Again, wide, wooden and sort of shallow, and just picking it off the turf. Probably landing it 4 feet onto the green and just let it release.
So you're not a back foot player with this kind of thing?
I think the only time I'd really back foot is if I had to sort of drive it into a bank or a little upslope or something like that. So
using the bounce of that club mostly all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Or even if I had to get something coming in low, I just use a different club.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, let's give it a go. So just pretty square. It's going to be like a medium flight. Just landing it just on the green. Just short.
Just going to use that as a sighter.
Yeah.
I'm just going to move this slightly further back in my stance towards the middle, just so it hopefully releases a bit, because I don't know what it's going to do, because around the front of that green is soft.
Yeah, just died.
Yeah, so I'm just get a little bit more out of it.
Yeah, a little bit more. You're getting there.
Kind of inching towards it. We didn't want to like excite you too much too early on this time round. Nice, got a little gap to go through now though. Nice little gap to go through.
Yeah.
Oh, what a bounce!
Got the pace right, distance right. Just
Been done there.
just went sideways.
Absolutely done. Disgraceful.
That's karma.
It's karma.
Holding it laughing.
1-1 in the Tour Pro YouTuber Challenge, kind of what it's now known as. We're in the bunker now, a place where amateurs, well, they struggle. Many of them never escape. But now we are going to show you how to alleviate the stresses and the strains associated with this sandy pit of doom. So, Jordan, take it away.
Okay.
Bunker play. Now,
Let's move this spike.
wow, literally one golfer did not escape it.
They died in
Their
there.
remains just under the surface.
So for me, got the same club again, the lob wedge. I think key for a lot of people is to get a lot of their weight on the left side.
Yeah.
So that gets you more sort of on downward trend. If you're a bit 50-50 or back, you end up thinning it, fatting it, doing whatever, and then we'll be on that main road. So yeah, ball forward, nice and wide, weight forward. And then for me, you can almost do a practice swing holding my right arm.
Okay.
I do that quite a bit. It just keeps it quite nice and wide. Weight forward, ball forward, keeping it wide and sort of hitting an inch or so behind the ball. Oh, sit.
Nipped and spinny.
That was spinning.
Yeah, it's kind of like being compacted down a wee touch, this, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah.
With your bunker play, and some I've seen kind of quite a pure tour pros here as well. When you're actually getting your alignment, are you opening the body? Are you pretty square?
I tend to be a lot more squarer than what I used to.
Yeah.
I used to get really open and then end up striking it right at the toe.
Yeah.
So I think if you get squarer, you get that better strike and you get a bit more spin.
Quite a few guys now starting to get that squarer stance, the
Yeah.
lower hands, just to try and square up that face just a touch.
That's another way of sort of popping it up if you want to go a really high one. Getting those hands really low.
That kind of weight on the front as well, that's what allows you to get down into the sand. Because if you keep your weight even, like you can get down into sand as well, but it's going to be shallower, just before the ball, so you'll be skidding along, especially on a day like today when it's all compacted. Oh, alright,
There it is. Bang on there, being not too much sand. All compacted.
Reality bites, and well, that wasn't ideal, but that's why we're playing two shots. The first one's a warm-up. Everybody knows the international YouTube rules of short game challenges.
Not much to beat though, is there?
Nice shot. Yeah, it is.
That was better.
It's properly compacted here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I need to give myself a refresher on how to play our compacted sand. Because I was over that ball and I was like, you know what, I don't know. I couldn't quite remember what I was doing there.
Just went all blank and a blur.
Yeah, a little bit, but if I'm going to be completely honest with everybody, I am such a pure ball striker. I'm never really in a bunker. Now, we've had a discussion and decided that the best place to actually do the flop shot on is kind of hitting away from any real danger. I was all for up in the ante, but Jordan said, no, we have to take care. I don't want to put a chrome soft through the window of a Porsche Cayenne. So, we're going to do the flop shot demonstration from here. got choppers going across now as well. We can't do a full flop shot because obviously we'd hit that, so we're going to let that go. Taxis around Sunningdale are very impressive.
Uber chopper, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're going to do the flop shot here where there's literally no reason to do a flop shot. This is like a chip and run. So we're going to send it up to space and try and get it to land next to the pin. So Uber flop shot, I would say this is a very, it's a champagne golf shot. Like, there's not very many occasions where you actually need to play this shot, but if you can master it, it looks very impressive for your friends. And if you can pull one out in front of the clubhouse, then you're going to be the belle of the ball, something like that. I'll stop talking. Why do you play this shot?
Again, I quite like to be quite similar to the bung shot with the weight forward, ball forward, face obviously quite open, and sort of getting quite a lot of wrist hinge here. So you're not like the normal standard chip shot where you're quite wooden and wide, a lot more wrist hinge. You get that club firing sort of past the grip, so it's going a lot quicker.
That was nice. That was nice. Prepare yourself. This could go anywhere right now.
Very nice.
Say that.
You can breathe.
I would say that. Again, that is a shot that I've not practiced in quite a while. And normally I normally don't kind of close my stance too much, really. Try and maybe angle it a little bit left. Why? That just seems
yeah, so literally pretty much all your weight is on that left foot. Don't know why, it just sort of gets me in a good sort of position for that. I guess I find that if I get really open, we almost go straight across it too much and catch it too far at the toe. So I think this sort of guarantees a slightly better strike.
oh, that's a strike.
Go on.
Do it. Do it. Oh.
That would have been impressive if we had two on one.
Two, that would have been nice. Well, I mean, apart from slicing it, distance control nice and solid, and that is 3-1. After such an amazing start, reality has been restored, but in fact I think we might not actually show the rest of this video if we just replay that first shot over and over again. So last up, we're going to play a shot which, even looking at it, is making me physically ill. A tight sandy lie over a bunker against the tour pro. This is next level. But this is also something which I think so many people really struggle with. I mean, obviously it's a shot that not only many people practice, but also wouldn't actually have the practical knowledge of how to go about it. So off this particular lie, I think if the technique's good, the strike's good, it's probably almost better to be off this type of lie than the fluffy one, because you get the amount of control, but it's obviously easier said than done. Is there any changes you'd make off this type of lie?
For me, I get very upright, so then you're kind of hitting it almost out the toe, heel off the ground, so you've got less contact with the ground. So you're almost hitting out the toe, very upright, and sort of picking it off that turf, rather than getting like your leading edge in there, the bounce, and having more golf club in contact with the ground. So yeah, it's quite upright, out the toe, kind of wide and wooden. Well, you've got less contact with the ground, so that's keying off those sort of tight areas.
Absolutely. And that use of the toe as well. I mean, when you are playing short game shots, you know, the way that you angle the club, the way that you open it up and close it up, there's so many different options on this club face. It's not just a case that you are putting that leading edge behind the ball and that's the only way to do it. You know, getting that angle, using the toe, because it's just going to deflect, it's not going to dig. Like a wonderful way to play the shot.
It's kind of why I've got that bit of grind off the toe
just
there
that
as well,
relief to,
so I can play those shots and have it a little open.
You can just literally just get that toe just like glancing off the top. It's it.
You had less contact with the ground though.
Oh! Completely wimped out of it. That was pathetic. Oh, I'm having an absolute shocker. Absolutely shocking.
Still room moving that far.
Come on, you like this? This is a good line. I like this line.
There you go. Yes.
felt some pressure on that to redeem myself after the dross that was happening on. However, puts us at 3-2. A worthy winner in Mr. Jordan Smith. Make sure
Thank you.
that you get over to social and check him out. Go and congratulate him on a famous victory here at Sunningdale Heath, one which will last long in the memory. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, get down into those comments below, hit the like on this video as well for the whole lot and the wonderful information that Jordan has provided. And we'll see you down here next time.